the computer and load it to YouTube. Welcome, everybody. My name's Aaron Lahman. I'm part of the Living Well Now leadership team and excited to have you join this Intro to Biz call this evening. I'm excited for two business partners and really good friends of mine to be joining me tonight. And at some point during this workshop, I'm going to invite each of them to come live and just share a little bit about, like a minute or two, about their story and how they got into sharing Young Living products, sharing these oils, and also, where this interest in the business came from. All right, so let's do it. All right, so lifestyle one. This, guys, friends, this is what we were all sold. We were all told that this is how life is supposed to work. You know, you go to school, you get your skills, and then you dive in to a job and you hustle for 30-ish, 40 years. And then we live for retirement. I mean, let's be honest. I've had a lot of friends that are like thinking, I remember being like 28, talking to a 26-year-old buddy. And he's like, yeah, I think if we play our cards right, I'm going to be retired by 43. And hey, big respect if that's the goal in life. But for me, I would like life to be dreamy now, and not just wait till retirement days. And, also retirement days, if we're waiting until we're 65, many times our income is fixed and our health is oftentimes on the decline. Now, I know those of you who are watching this, that's not going to be your choice. You're going to be just in good health all the way till the end. But this is the typical lifestyle one that we've kind of been sold. Lifestyle two is the other option. So again, this would be kind of what I did, right? School, got my massage license, got my teaching degree, started teaching high school, was working hard for those 5 years, did some massage part-time, and then kind of was like, wait, am I going to teach math for the rest of my life? Because I can't do that. My soul will not allow that. So I don't know if you're in a similar situation to what I was in, but for me, I could not. As much as I love those high school students and I really enjoyed the relationships and all the other conversations that happened, I just did not want to do 3x minus 4 equals 14 and add 4 and divide by 3. I just didn't get excited about doing math forever. And so my wife and I decided to really work smart and dive into this business. And, they typically will say that you have to have like a good 4 to 7 year window. And obviously it depends upon your efforts and your attention that you give to your business. That obviously will dictate your growth and your willingness to learn, right? But if you could work smart, if you could launch a business today, if you could, dive into this Young Living business journey, launch a business today and work smart and really focus this next 4 to 7 years, whether it's in part-time hours. Maybe you have a full-time job, but if you just work this in some little windows each week, maybe 15-minute windows, if that can work for you, or you set aside a few hours every weekend. What if 5 years from now, you were seeing $1,000 a month extra each month, or $2,500 a month extra each month, or $8,500 extra each month a year? How could that shift things for you and your family? So the wellness and beauty is going to be $1 trillion industry by 2025. And I think we all see that it's growing right now. It's always going to be growing. Beauty's been a staple forever, and wellness, I think, is just picking up more and more. I think a lot of us are waking up to the need to take care of ourselves on a daily basis. Young Living has incredible solutions to support both wellness and in both of those categories, wellness and beauty. They have natural wellness with essential oils, oil-infused supplements and nutrition line, natural household cleaning products, a Savvy Minerals makeup line, so a CBD line, products formulated for kids, babies, and animals. So really, so many product offerings, over 600 products, as we all grow, this wellness and beauty industry in the years ahead. So Young Living, why Young Living? this is one of the big reasons. Seed to Seal really has a lot of us just saying, yes, this is the company that we choose. It's Young Living's promise to us that from the time the seed is planted to the time the bottle, is sealed, or the product, is sealed and then sent to us, we know that each product is, beyond organic. We're getting the best of the best as far as wellness products go. And we know that, those of you who have been around over this last decade, you've seen this essential oils boom happen. Young Living has been around for 26 years, has been around for a long time. Gary and Mary Young founded them back in 1994. So this is what we're a part of, is this Young Living community. It started as a small thing, and now it's a $2 billion company. And if you're following the video with me, here's a little graph to take a peek at this 25 years of growth. And why not be a part of the next 25 years? I know for me, when I think about like math, when I think about teaching math, or I think about leading a workshop about wellness products that Young Living offers, or a workshop like this where I'm teaching other people about this business opportunity and what's possible, that gets me. I get pumped for this next 25 years of growth. Young Living has 25 countries have markets around the world. So Young Living is not just a United States based company. We have markets around the world. Like today, there was a big promotional thing going on over in the Philippines, in the market over there. So, but anyway, it's going to continue to grow. I know Sarah and I, when we were living and working from abroad over in Europe, we were able to get products from Amsterdam. They were able to ship them to us in Sweden. So this is the beauty. This is the beauty of this company, and it's a big vision company. Currently, over about 2 million customers worldwide. I know Jess and Michael and I are all in this business training right now, and I know Richard Bliss Brook is really encouraging us. He's a fellow Young Living independent distributor, and he's encouraging us all to be visionaries of like, all right, we're going to grow this thing to 20 million customers. How can we be a part of seeing this? Because these products are next level. And if you haven't experienced the products, obviously that's going to be key, right? For your business success. You definitely are going to want to love the oils and want to love these products. But let's be a part of that growth to 20 million customers. Young Living's doing about $2 billion a year in sales each of the last few years, and have, again, bigger visions, executive team planning to be a $20 billion company. That's, those are the big goals out in the future for all of us. Young Living is about community. It's about diversity. It's about inclusion. I'm not going to read this whole manifesto, but this is something that feels like that Young Living made sure all of us members knew that we're a part of a community that welcomes all people from all backgrounds, and just on the vision of wellness and purpose and abundance, and that's why we all show up and come together to grow in those zones. So once you fall in love with the products, recommending them to others is simple as 1, 2, 3. So let's do it. 1, tell your story. Number 2, invite people to just take a look, whether it's at the products or at the business. And number 3, listen to and honor people. So if someone says, hey, oh yeah, I totally would love to learn more. Yeah, I want to come to a workshop. Invite me to the next business workshop. Invite me to the next oils workshop. I have this wellness goal. Could you support me in finding solutions for this? You really just focus on listening and supporting people, and really helping people, go after their goals, be it wellness related or be it business and wellness related. So I'm going to do this slide, and then I'm going to have Jess come live. So why network marketing? I'm just going to do a few of these. So those of you who are watching this on replay or catching this, you can zoom in and see these pieces about why network marketing. I'm going to say 1 is being my own boss has been a huge blessing. You know, my wife and I really love hosting people. In fact, we have a friend arriving, a friend from Chicago who's arriving today for the next few nights. And being my own boss means that I can schedule, like, all right, when, you know, tomorrow morning I'm going to go hustle this my business work from 8 to noon, and then plan to be off afternoon on and be really focused on community and friendship. But this is, I mean, I love that. I love that. If I was teaching math right now, that is not an option. It's not an option. And I know with Sarah and I, with our vision for having kids, like, similarly, right? I'm going to be able to be very strategic about how I set up my days, and grow our business in the windows that work well for family, you know, and design it around that. So being my own boss has been a huge piece. The second piece would be the people that I've gotten to work with, the community. You know, Jess and Michael are two of many amazing people. Some of you who are watching right now on Zoom, again, just gratitude for the community. I think that, you know, what it attracts me to this business and this opportunity is just how it's created this personal development community where we're like, I can talk to Jess and we're just dropping in on like what we're working on, or how we're, you know, what's blocking us right now, or how we, you know, this is a struggle, how can I work on that? And we're listening to similar things. Michael, you and I hop on a call and it's the same thing. We're like, okay, how can we grow and improve together, both in wellness and in business? And yeah, so that would be my why network marketing. I now want to pass the mic to Jess Hooley over in Charleston, South Carolina. And we met in college some time ago. It's been a little while, and reconnected like six and a half years ago ish, through Facebook. And she actually was trying to connect me to a friend so her friend could come learn about oils from me. And then I was like, what about you, Jess? Would you like to learn a little bit more? And after 7 months of back and forth emailing, she was a skeptic of all the things, of the oily things. And yeah, but somehow you dove in, sister. You dove in, and now have an incredible organization with powerful leaders over in Indiana that continue to grow, and you're continuing to grow your own business there in Charleston as well. So yeah, if you'll just take a minute or two and just share a little bit about why has this made sense to you? What have been two blessings for you? And yeah, what motivates you to keep visioning on down the future?
Yeah. Thanks, Aaron. So I think it was complete divine timing that, you were reaching out to me, and yes, it did seem like it maybe took me a while to jump on board, but things were happening and things were falling into place for me to really be able to dive in with open arms to the products. And one thing about me is that I didn't put the pressure on myself of feeling like I needed to be an expert in order to share. So I just immediately, my first month, of having my kit, I'm going to work, I have a corporate job, and, two people are like, well, what's that? And I'm like, I don't know, let's take a look, let's figure it out. And as people started to just in general conversation, you have different challenges that people, physical challenges and emotional challenges and mental challenges. I just started saying, hey, why don't you try this? And I didn't feel the pressure to have had the experience myself or be an expert myself before I recommended that, because I knew there were, at that time, was somewhere around 10,000 people in this Living Well Now community that I was suddenly a part of, who had those experiences and were sharing about it. So I was kind of doing double duty, not intending to build a business, but really legitimately just wanting my friends to be a part of what I was suddenly a part of. And it really worked out really well. And I paid a lot of attention to what people were saying on social media and what people were saying to me in person. And I just, listened like that slide said, and made connections. It's one of my favorite things to do, is like connect the dots of, this is your need and this is a possible solution, so let's make it happen here. The business opportunity, I mean, I think I was 6 or 7 months in before I did a class, and that is really sort of what launched things for me. But definitely, still work that same corporate job to this day, so I'm still, doing the 9 to 5, but also building the business on the side and loving it. And it's been incredibly rewarding and incredibly lucrative as well. So it's kind of a benefit that I didn't expect and wasn't seeking, but I'm so grateful for. And Aaron, sorry, remind me the question you
Yeah,
wanted to know.
that's beautiful. What you've shared is amazing. Yeah, what, like, as far as vision for the future, like, do you get yeah, what's kind of driving you currently? We're in this training together right now. What's driving you currently as you're thinking about this next 5, 10, 15 years?
Yeah, so I think one of the biggest things for me is that I can honestly say my mission aligns with Gary Young's mission and Young Living's mission, which is essential oils. Young Living's essential oils should be in every home in the world. And I truly believe that, right? Every person can benefit from them. So I just, it's ambitious to think that way, but it's also like, if you just think about, the next person that you talk to, is there an opportunity to share with them and to spread the oily love a little bit more? I think that really drives me, because I believe at my core that everyone can benefit from the oils. And of course, I also have goals for myself and goals for my family. I definitely would someday love to have the freedom to choose, what I do with my day. And, I love my job, and I don't foresee that ending anytime soon, but I do love the idea of having the choice and the option and the freedom. So, and I really love to give back with my earnings, my own living earnings, after I pay for my product and things like that. I love have several different causes that I like to support. And so for me, that's just really important to think about how much more of that I could do as the future and as my business grows.
Amazing. Thanks, Jess, for sharing. Really appreciate you, and just grateful to be on the business journey and the life journey with you, and excited for the years ahead, days ahead. We don't need to sprint to years, but, just days ahead, just enjoying one day at a time, and the growth journey we're on together. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So how does this business work? How do I get paid? How much money can I make? And what do I have to do to get paid? How do I start? So simplifying it, you gather a few customers, you help them get started, and they get really excited about the products, and they start ordering regularly on Essential Rewards. They get really excited about this monthly wellness box coming to their door. And as those people are locked in and loving the products, you start to get your products for free. If you want to go further than that, and you want to inspire others to gather customers and also build sales teams, right? Which is what Jess has done, which is what Michael has done, which is what I've been doing, and perhaps the person who invited you to check out this call, is you find other people who also get excited about growing their own sales team. So it's like, if this is Aaron, and Jess is here, and Michael is here, Jess is growing her own sales team and sales organization, and Michael and his wife Brianna, they're growing their own sales organization as well. And so that would be the next step, right? Is inspiring others to do that. Moving on even further, inspire others to inspire others, and build as big of a team as you want in 25 countries. So if you have big visions, if you want to pay for more than just your product, if you want to see, if Living Well Now, we call it, it's being thousandaire, means you're earning about $1,000 a month or more. If that's a goal, or if you have bigger goals than that, then that would mean you'll do another sort of, another level of training, right? At the end of the day, like, depending upon what your goal is, that's going to impact the work you're going to have to do. That's going to impact the skills you're going to need to learn. But here's an example. You help 4, those 4 people each help 4. So there's 16. Those 16 each help 4, there's 64. So let's say you have a team of 84 repeat customers. So all these people get pumped about the products and are ordering $125 worth of product every month, which is about $10,500 a month in sales. And overall, as depending upon how you structure it, you're going to earn about 7% on those sales, or around $700 a month. Now, again, this is assuming that all 84 of those customers that you've helped get started are ordering consistently, and also, like making their, having the wellness transformations, and you have some people that are growing businesses with you. I will make sure to share this both on the YouTube. You'll be able to find this in the description, and also in the comments if you're following along on the Facebook Live tonight. But this income disclosure statement gives you a good glimpse at what the annual income potential is, what's possible for you. Now, again, obviously we're all on different journeys and have different financial goals. I know Sarah and I, when we first launched our business, our goal was to hit the rank of silver, because that would mean we would be making about $1,000 a month. And that would be just the right amount for us 2 hippies. You know what I'm saying? And we would be able to, I'd do some massages here and there. She'd do some yoga teaching here and there. But then guess what? We moved to California and our visions grew, and we got more excited as we helped business partners launch their businesses. And now we're the rank of gold with visions for platinum and diamond. So again, it all depends on what your visions and your goals are. And I will say, as I say that, go one step at a time, right? And just go. Just be like, all right, I'm gonna hit the rank of star in 2 months. That is my goal. I'm gonna make it happen. Here we go. And then once you get to star, then you're gonna focus on senior star, and you're gonna just say, all right, the next 4 months, I'm gonna hit senior star. Now, there's obviously like a more strategic way to do that, the silver bound bonus. And that kind of maps it out for you as you're launching your business. So make sure the person who invited you to this call helps you find the silver bound bonus information. So can I really make a living doing this? This is a lot of information to process. Here are a few questions that will help you decide. What if you tried the products? What if you found them to be as extraordinary as we did? Would you ever recommend them? What if others fell in love with them? What if Young Living sent you a referral income every month? And what if it just kept growing? What if you had other people get pumped about these products? They were so excited to stop going to Target and Amazon and Walmart and the health food store, and they just started loving these Young Living oils and Young Living products. And then what if you were a part of a team with a proven track record? And this is Living Well Now community. This is what we are about. We're about helping people, find their own unique vision and then go after it. So, and then provide the training and the workshops and the classes to help people grow along the way. So duplication through education equals success. I will say that is probably one of the most important pieces, is the word duplication. That, Jess could go, recreate the wheel, and Michael could go recreate the wheel, or we can all really share resources. And I think that's what we do really well as the Living Well Now community, is we've got a lot of great resources. And as people find other great resources, we're doing a great job of helping each other share those business trainings, and also share those resources, the documents. Okay, so the LW Empower Start is step 1. Create your account with the person who invited you tonight or to watch this video. Have them help you get started. And you want to set up your monthly order, your Essential Rewards order. At the end of the day, if you do have business goals with Young Living, it's going to be pretty critical for you to love the products and oils. I don't know how I could pull it off. I mean, I'd be using the products and oils. I actually used them for 7 years before launching a business. So I love them no matter what. But it is going to be important as you're visioning business wise, because you want to know the products, not all of them. I don't know them all, but you want to get to know some of your favorites so that then you can have real conversations with real people about their wellness goals and wellness challenges. You want to then announce your new business by asking people to take a look. Hey, next Wednesday, the Living Well Now team has an intro to business call. I'm stoked. Will you come join me next Wednesday? It's at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Will you come join 9 p.m.? Am I messed up on that time? Is that right? Is it 9 there, Jess? Yeah. Okay. I think, right? 9:30.
At 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern.
Is that correct? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Perfect. Thanks. So you'll just want to help inviting other people to take a look. At the end of the day, that's what Jess and Michael and I are in a training right now, really learning like, hey, we can share the products forever, right? And that's important. It's important to invite people to oils classes and host workshops about the different products. But inviting people to join you in business will be critical for your massive expansion, is because you're helping them then grow their own sales organizations and teams. You'll want to download the steps for success, livingwellnow.com/success, and really start inviting your friends and family to upcoming events. I know next Wednesday, Living Well Now is having an Oils of the Bible workshop. That's at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern. So that could be a workshop that, if that's an intrigue to you, of interest to you, or people in your community, that would be a great workshop to invite people to. There's a lot of Living Well Now members. There's incredible Spanish speaking workshops that are happening right now. So if you have people that are, Spanish speaking, you can connect them to a lot of workshops that Living Well Now members are leading. And you can just, that'll be the key, is to start inviting. So I'll share this. So membership options, the typical way people start is the oil starter kit, but it's ultimately up to you. It's up to you. If you have specific, you're like, you know what? I've been using the CBD line from this other company and I'm ready to try Young Livings and see what it's like. And then maybe that's going to be my thing that I'm sharing, right? Maybe you're just going to focus in on CBD. Maybe you're about household cleaning products. Maybe you want to start with the Thieves household cleaning products and start leading workshops on that. Everybody gets to decide. I don't want to decide for you as to the path you want to begin your Young Living business launch with. But just know that these are the membership options. And I want to have Michael, share here before we close this call tonight. Michael, share a little bit about your journey and, why is this Young Living business journey important to you? What's currently driving you to do that business training that you're in, and to continue expanding you and Brianna's business? Why are you currently, I would love for you to share your whole story, but I would love just for you to just focus on the why. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, thanks, Aaron. The biggest reason is I have a passion for sharing health and wellness with people. For pretty much my whole life, I was raised in a toxic environment without really knowing, and most of us were. And so being able to change that narrative and help my friends, help my family, help people I haven't met yet, make those shifts and make those changes is super important to me. And also passing that knowledge on down to my children and those younger generations to really just make major shifts going forward. That's really my number one reason. And the business piece of it is it just kind of happens. I mean, Jess was talking about it earlier. It just, when you're using products that you're loving so much, I mean, it's just like going to see a great movie. You just can't help but talk about it with people. And so when we started talking about these products with people and realized that we could make an income, or at least get our products paid for every month, And really that's how it started, is we were noticing that our Young Living checks were covering the amount of money that we were spending on our products every month. And we were just going, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So when you realize that is happening, I mean, at least for us, it was kind of a no-brainer. We just dove right in. And yeah, I mean, it's been a blessing ever since. I mean, the people that we run into, the people that we've met, the friendships that we've built, the LWN community is so generous and so loving and so helpful, and they just want to see people succeed. So it's really just, it's unless you don't like feeling good and having fun and helping others and developing, as a person, I mean, it just, again, it was kind of a no-brainer for us.
Amazing, man. Amazing. Yeah. I'm so grateful that I got to connect with, and continue to just be in your life and in Brianna's life and your 3 kiddos, and just who you guys are as parents. And that I love what you're saying there. And again, I mean, we obviously, everybody has different goals and different motivations. But yeah, if living well now sounds like just that, right? Living well today, now, like how can we continue to take this world, this earth, people to the next level? It starts with us ultimately, right? It starts with us saying yes to us, and then bit by bit, inviting other people to take a look, to come in and see what this is all about. And I know that Jess and Michael and I, we always are talking about just the mental shifts, because the entrepreneurship, and I want to close with this tonight, the entrepreneurship journey, there is nothing out there that's overnight, y'all. Nothing that you can like, all right, I'm going to launch my business tomorrow, and by next Monday I'm going to be a silver, like, unless you I don't know, or Miley Cyrus, and you've got 6 million followers all over the world, or something more than that, that's not going to happen. Overnight's not going to happen. Okay. Overnight's not going to happen. Entrepreneurship is a mindset. It's a new mindset. Most of us were raised in the 9-to-5 mindset. I even sometimes and Sarah will chuckle at me, because I will be still feeling that 9-to-5 pull of what am I doing? I'm not getting the work done that I need to get done. Monday through Friday, and I get kind of over the top upset. But entrepreneurship is a new mindset. So I really invite you, if you do have a vision to grow a Young Living business and to go all in on this, I invite you to dive into the resources. Ask the person who invited you to check out this call. Say, hey, what workshop do I need? What training do I need to do? What book do I need to listen to? What podcast do I need to listen to? Because this is not what we were raised in. It's not and we have to do things that are uncomfortable. And I know we have to do that in our other jobs. I had to do that when I was teaching math. But at the end of the day, I kind of got into I was on a bicycle. I kind of got used to that norm, right? It was a comfort zone. This is different. Entrepreneurship is different, especially if you have big goals for yourself. If you've got 1,000-dare goals, if you have gold goals, if you have platinum and diamond goals, it's going to take walking through uncomfortable things. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is by shifting the mindset. So thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for taking a look. And may we all have courage. If you haven't launched your business yet, check in with the person who invited you. Do it. You're worth it. These products are amazing. They will sell themselves. This business path, it's not for everybody, but in my opinion, if you pour your heart into it, it will give you so much more back. It will give you so much more back in friendships, in personal growth and personal development, and just in experiences as you launch and grow your business. So thank you for joining us. Jess, Michael, thanks for hanging out tonight and sharing your voices with the room and with the Facebook Live and with YouTube. And if you have any specific questions, check in with the person who invited you to this call, and dive in. We're cheering you on and excited to be on the journey with you.